Oh, g'day scrappers. Another day out scrapping today, and it's quite cold outside and it's a little bit windy at times, so we'll see how we go. But today I'm just going out and doing my regular hobby type of hard rubbish picking, so I'm not looking to trying to make quick money today like that. I just want to go out and pick stuff that I want. So it's not going to be scrap steel, but obviously if I find non-ferrous metals like aluminium or brass, mostly brass, I'll take that, or any steel bars that I really want for my workshop. So every scrapper is a little bit different to what they go out there and scrap. Sure, the majority of hardcore scrappers will go out and just go for money alone and pick up anything. Anything that's got some value, they'll take it to sell or whatever. But there are a lot of scrappers, including myself, that just like to go and pick out individual items that they want. There are guys that go around, they just look for computers, and if they don't find any computers for the day, they go home and they're happy. They've gone out, it's like going fishing. You have fun going fishing. Most of the time you come back, you haven't got any fished, but you still had a good time, and that's what scrapping is all about. And that's what scrapping to me is about. It gives people the opportunity to be any kind of scrapper they like. There's no one set thing. Like, I'll get comments on the videos saying, oh, you missed that piece of steel, and you could have got $10 for that lamp or something like that. Yeah, I understand that, but it's not always what I'm looking for, and I pick up what I want. That's the luxury that we have here in Australia, that when hard rubbish is on, you got endless supply of hard rubbish. And so today you'll see especially that scrap steel, I'm not going to take it unless it's like a serious chunk of steel. I don't really need scrap steel at the moment because I'm really busy. I've been working every day trying to get down my e-waste and stuff. The next street on the left I'm going to turn into, and we're going to go and get some of this scrap. Hopefully, obviously it's Saturday 12 o'clock lunchtime, so I'm not expecting a whole heap of piles to be out there yet. Obviously, same thing every Saturday. But the thing is, when I go there, go scrapping on a Sunday, I notice a lot of stuff that was put out the day before, and a lot of piles are being picked through. So I like to have a chance to get an early look into piles that are put out on Saturday, just for those good electronics and computers, because there's a lot of people that know that there's a bit of value in computers, and more scrappers are picking up computers. Like 5 or 6 years ago, no one was picking up computers apart from the odd enthusiast. But nowadays, and because I advertise online that I buy circuit boards on my forum, a lot more scrappers have noticed that there's value in circuit boards and stuff more than just scrap steel. So I'm buying a lot more scrap from scrappers, and so now when they're going out and picking up scrap steel and stuff like that, they know now not to just throw the computers in scrap steel, but to actually bring them back, scrap them out, and send the motherboard somewhere. Hopefully they send them to me. I can't expect too much from being so early, but I'm still going to have fun, no doubt about that. CD player. take that CD player. Aha. Here we go. Set-top box. Modems. Modem. Cords. DVD player. I'll take all that. Take that. Okay, that's pretty good. Yay, we got our first pickup. That's pretty good. Got a bunch of video set-top boxes and some modems. This area, to me anyway, has always been renowned for its electronics, because I'm pretty sure all these streets are little courts. Yeah. Yep, so it's a lot of this just turning in and going out, but I don't mind. What do we got here? Vacuum cleaner? No, well, so cord cutters have been here, so I'm not super early. Actually, I know someone that wants some cassettes, so I'll take them. Carlton. Take a couple of pens for the van, but I know someone that actually wants these cassettes. My hairdresser, or well, he's not a hairdresser, it's my barber. Yeah, so he likes old music, and he said if I find any cassettes out there, keep an eye out. So Supertramp, Gloria Estefan, Righteous Brothers, whatever. I'm sure there'll be a couple of cassettes there that he'll be happy with. All right, I'm starting to get into the groove. Yeah, so the vacuum cleaner had its cord cut, so yep, no matter what area you're in, the scrappers are out and about really early. You know, especially if that's all you're interested in is cutting cords. Well, you kind of got to be early, but at the same time, you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, some really nice big houses here. Plastic. I don't want scrap steel or any pots and pans. A cord for petrol money. Yep, just pots and pans. So if anyone wants any scrap steel today, come out and get some. Cord cut. There we go. Extruded aluminium. We'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Always take the extruded aluminium. I'll take this hot plate. Nice extruded aluminium. There's $1 something there. And yeah, you know, so I always get comments on my scrapping videos that I shouldn't be cutting the cords. Hey, if I don't cut the cords, someone else will. So first come, first serve. People don't seem to understand, and I don't know why. If they're interested in scrapping, they should know that, you know, this stuff doesn't hang around long. It's all going into the landfill mostly, apart from some of the scrap steel. I can guarantee that the garbage collectors don't stand there and cut the cords and recycle the cords. So at least we're recycling some stuff. You know? Oh, there's a smashed up PC. Wow. Yeah, very dirty inside. No. Okay, well, that's got a nice little circuit board in there. If I can get that out. Gotcha. Beautiful. Now I don't have to deal with the plastic. I've got the main thing. Nice IC chip. There might be more electronics here. Well, I'll take this, just pull the wire, stereo, and put the rest in scrap steel. Speakers, no laptop, parts of a PC. Oh wow, that's a nice graphics X, a big transformer in there. Take the graphic equalizer. Don't want that. That's okay. That's nice. Funny thing is, in the few minutes that I've been around, toilets. That's about the 5th toilet I've already seen today. I mean, when I say today, in the last 5 minutes. What's that? Oh wow, that's a Marantz amplifier. If this works, this would be, it's had its cord cut, but still, if it works, it's got a big transformer in it. It might be a good model. Yeah, see guys, when you see a cord that's been cut, that's all right, don't worry. Even if it's been cut right to the end, you can open this up and just replace the whole cord. It's not a problem. It doesn't even have to have a bit of cord sticking out. Fans, hey. What I have noticed is some of the, it's kind of a nice bench, some of the electronics that are out on the scrap heaps have been completely scrapped out. So there's a scrapper going around this area there are some hardcore scrappers, and so there's someone going around completely scrapping out stuff. I don't want the television. That's broken. Yeah, so someone's going around completely scrapping out televisions and other like I noticed just bore there was a couple of LCD TVs scrapped out. So someone's really, gone around, probably yesterday, got the early stuff, but they'll be back too, If they're prepared to scrap on the spot like that, they'll be back for more. Oh yeah. Perfect. I love these. Good for hot sand bath, gold recovery. It's a good one. Check that out. Oh, it's a bit broken. It's big fat slicks. Okay. Wow, look at that tub. Oh wow, it's even got a lid. Look at that. I've never seen one with a lid. That's fantastic. This one, if it had a lid, I'd take it. Could I still use it? No. Wow. See? Bugger scrap metal, this is what I want. That's fantastic. You can even take something like this, camping, and use it as a washing tub for clothes. That's what I'm looking for, stuff like that. That was fantastic. Fantastic. What's here? It's like walking into a big department store and say, hey, look, just take what you want, You find something interesting, take it. We'll just have a look if there's a clean grill. I don't want greasy, dirty grills today, or any day. No, they've already been there. So, someone asked why I take the grills. I do, but it's not worth stopping and looking for grills, because 9 times out of 10, the grills have already been taken out. Yeah, that tub was awesome. I'm really happy with that one. Now I can't remember whether I came left or right. I should pay attention to which way I'm going. PC. Hey. Oh, we've still got the power supply unit. They scrapped out the DVD. Oh, there's 4 RAM sticks in here. Beauty. They've taken out the CPU. In fact, they've taken out everything. So I'm going to just put this back. I don't want scrap steel. But awesome. There's a motherboard. So I've got the contents. How's that? It's like someone knew that I didn't want scrap steel today, but I still want my electronics. I mean, it would have been nice if it was a complete PC, but the motherboard is where the money's at. So I'm very happy there. Okay, stop here and have a look. I like boxes. Vacuum cleaner that's probably already had its cord cut. 100% cord cut. Yep, they even left the cord, the plug. So that's a classic sign of a professional cord cutter. They cut the cords off, the plugs off, because whereas a fresh cord cutter, someone new at the job, they take the whole lot because they just yeah, that's a mess. Well, still we found a piece of a PC. But this is what it's all about. So it's a nice area, this. Look at that, you know. Can't get much nicer than that. Well, you can, but this is what I love when I'm not doing a challenge and I'm just doing it on my own terms. Pick what I want. I don't care about leaving something good behind. If I don't want it, I don't want it. And I guess some of those guys that comment saying, why don't I take that? I'll take everything. Yeah, but that's because you don't get this every day. You don't get this opportunity. Whereas when you do get this opportunity, well, you can afford to be picky. And this is just what I love about it. I love being able to say, yeah, I'll take that. No, I'm going to leave that. You know, to me, that's what it's all about. Oh, it's a nice wide pile. Oh, okay. I have to take these only because this is not scrap steel. It is, but that's high grade scrap steel. You get better money for that. That's you know, no problem. Just the junk. Just the junk. Yeah. So I know what some of a few of you are going to say. You know, that I started off saying no scrap steel, and then within 10 minutes or so I've already taken some, but that's a different scrap steel. And I'll still take stuff that I want to keep, good bars, stuff like that. Okay. I suppose I should define scrap steel as light iron. That way it's less confusing, because scrap steel can be good for me anyway today. But yeah, it's the light iron that I don't want. Okay. It's just a speaker cord cut anyway. No, nothing. Yeah. I wish I didn't always end up on piles that are a day old. This super early stuff is just being picked at pretty hard, and so I don't mind the cords being cut, but it makes you wonder what else, what's been taken, what are the good things that someone found. So I reckon things like PCs and laptops, maybe even gaming consoles, when they come across them, they've probably already taken them, So they're the things that kind of miss out when you miss out on the early scrap, but you can't. Wow, that's a massive pile. So there's a TV that's been scrapped, and you know, people in households don't scrap out TVs, so it's definitely a scrapper going around. Yesterday went around and scrapped out whole TVs. Wow, it's a massive pile, but I dare say anything decent is going to be inside. There's a microwave, but it's dirty and dusty, and don't want to take it. Bikes. I want electronics. Whoa, that was a nice old bedside table. Pity it doesn't have a mirror. Just such a big pile makes you think surely there was something decent. But yeah, someone's actually scrapped out. See, that's about the 4th TV that I've seen scrapped out on the spot. These are just speakers that have been busted up a bit. Yeah, cord cutter. Yeah, we don't want that. Wow, amazing. That's just amazing. There's a big air conditioner, but it's too big for me. Oh, is that a motherboard? Oh, wow. Oh, no. No, it's mounted into this box. Don't want that speaker. Yeah, and they've taken grills and they're scrapping out TVs on the spot as well as cutting cords. So really interesting. It's just interesting how different areas, they do different things. But this area, as I said, this area is renowned for scrappers, hardcore scrappers. Even way up here, like as we go through the next few weeks and coming back in, it's really hardcore scrapper area. Like 25 years ago, it was pretty rough area, and if you were a scrapper on the street, you had to be on your toes, and you certainly didn't want to, back in those days, you didn't want to jump onto someone's pile while they're scrapping it, because all hell broke loose. But these days, and especially up here, wow, look at all that furniture. How can one house have so much furniture just lying around? I'm just going to have a look just for the fun of it. But look at that. Where did they keep it? Goodness me. Yeah, and someone's been around and taken all my good electronics. Yep. See, there's remote controls, but there's no systems. But hey, I can't complain. My scrapping adventures has been pretty good lately. Take this off the street, do my little bit. Junk. But just amazing. Can't believe how much junk one house can have. You know, and mind you, next year they're going to do the same thing. More junk. Oh, there's a nice microwave hidden in the box. Well, not really hidden, because the cord cutter found it. Stainless steel. Oh yeah. I always take stainless steel. I just wanted to point out something here, what I've found so many of. Look, another 2 toilets. That's number 7 toilets I've found. Unbelievable. You know, oh, there's a bit of aluminium. So there's no shortage. If you have to go to the toilet, you got no problem out in this area. Just take a seat and yep, cord cutters. So this is old stuff again. So I think this cord cutter is some fruit for the hungry scrappers, some apples. But I think this cord cutter is, you know, pretty much into electronics. So he's cutting cords and he's also taking good electronics, because it's unusual that there's very little things like stereo systems and stuff, like CD players. So he's a good scrapper, whoever he is. Say hello if you're watching. Outdoor setting. I'll leave all that. Don't want the keyboard. Got so many keyboards. I don't know what to do with them. Ha! Finally got a vacuum cord. Don't want that. What's that? Just a big old heater. Take that. I'll take one of these. It's a nice piece of angle for the workshop, guys. Not scrap steel. See, look at that. No scrap steel. I've got room, you know, in case I find something big that I want to take, you know, and I come across that a lot. And I can't take stuff because I've got low value stuff in the van. Jeez. Some furniture is so old and ratty, just makes you wonder, where did they actually keep them? I'll take this because it's got aluminium and it's got a ballast inside it. Oh, okay. They're nice. This is a brand new one. New, $10. Wow. These are brand new. Really nice light panels. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they might turn out to be really good. There's a free cord. Awesome. I like them. Brand new. Even if they're, you know, if I end up having no use for them, which way did I go? I can still scrap them out and get ballasts and the aluminium, so it's a win-win, but they might be good for my next workshop. You just never know. I can't help but look in boxes. There's another scrapped out PC. So you know what they're doing? Shifty buggers. What this guy is doing, he's scrapping out stuff, and some of the stuff he's scrapping out at home and bringing it back and dropping it off. Now, once we get further down in, say, about 4 weeks' time, I'll show you this area where there's a scrapper that takes vacuum cleaners, and what he does, he takes them home, he scraps them out and then puts them back together. He also puts rocks inside and then he'll throw them out. There. So there's another, you probably didn't see it, but there's a PC cover just sitting on its own. So what this guy is doing, and there's a bit of a rat for doing it because you're not meant to put your own rubbish on other people's piles, but what he's doing, he's going around and he's throwing his bits of scrap metal out onto other people's piles, and he's probably not even from this area, you know. So after he scraps, like he's probably at home now scrapping stuff out and then loading up his car or whatever he's got back with the junk, and then when he goes back out today or tomorrow looking for stuff, he'll throw out all of his rubbish, you know. And that's something you shouldn't be doing, you know. Okay, so got the cords cut, but I'll take the microwave. Yeah, it's a nice heavy one. Lots of toys. Toys. DVD. Toaster. Okay. Well, all the cords have been cut again as usual. And no, I'm not complaining that cords have been cut. Great, good on them. I'm just pointing out that they have. Some people say, oh, what are you complaining about the cords cut? You cut your cords yourself. Yeah, I do. What part's the catalytic converter? Anyone? Or is there one? Yeah. That's just one thing I haven't really got into, is trying to identify catalytic converters. I'm doing good. Everything that I actually want. Nothing for the scrap pile. That's awesome. This is my type of scrapping, guys. So, you know, if anyone wants to scrap any harder, well, you know where the area is. It's Sunshine, west of Melbourne. You come and grab all the scrap you want. I'll just grab what I want. Looks like some good stuff here. Hey, a laptop. Awesome. Stuff it, I'll take the keyboards too. Awesome. 3 keyboards, a compact laptop. Yay! First complete PC. That's a PC, is it? No. VHS. It's got a good transformer. It's got a pretty good board. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a PC. Oh wow. Wow, this weighs 50 pounds. It's a big transformer thing. Vintage PC, guys. Yay. Oh, you beauty. AMD. Yay, we got a full PC. This is awesome. I'm going to take that. Can get a bit of aluminium off it. Throw the rest of scrap, but yeah, a bit of aluminium. So that's my excuse. Yay! So happy. PC and a laptop. All in one. Panasonic. It's very light and a bit shitty. Should I take the monitor? Where's my side cutters? Actually, I should take the monitor. Good copper. What the heck? Wow. That was a little inconspicuous little pile, sort of hidden between cars and trees. Wow. An old school PC, an old laptop. Which way? A nice big CRT monitor to get the copper out. 3 keyboards and a VHS player. Wow. I feel better now that I got a complete PC. And that transformer, that was so heavy. Oh, beautiful. That's like a grow light transformer or something, you know, one of those for high powered lights. I'll probably keep that and test it out and see if it actually works, because they come in handy. Oh, check that out, a whole scooter. You want to scrap out a scooter? What do you reckon? I'm going to go back and have a look. That would be really weird. I've never scrapped a whole scooter before. Oh wow. It's pretty rough. So, you know, we've got wiring, got a motor. How's that? A whole scooter being thrown out. It's even got the keys in there. It's a Honda. Alloy wheels. But, geez, you know, I'm not really into motorbikes like I used to be as a kid. I used to work at motorbike shops, and she's a heavy. Take a bit of aluminium. Nice quartz. Modem. Oh, whole box of goodies. Hey, a little kiwi. Hey, I'll keep him. Don't want to go through the boxes. Just wanted to see what's these big cans. Okay, yeah, so it's been scrapped out. Even the television's been scrapped out. Proline. Oh wow, it's got a big fan. It's like an exhaust vent. I reckon Proline series. It's got a big motor. That's just steel. I reckon someone's had a hydroponic system here or something. Yeah, they're pretty beastie. Oh, it looks like it might be part of an air conditioning system. Oh, some cast aluminium. Yeah, no, scrappers have definitely been through this. So I've missed out once again. Plastic. Oh, it was worth a look. It was just interesting to see what those big tin cans were. That's a nice big fan. Well, that's the area. Yeah, it's a nice big exhaust fan. That might come in handy. Because all this area, you know, it's renowned for your pot growers and stuff like that. Wow, a lot of cable, eh? Oh wow. Cable galore. Hey, that's a pretty cool little skateboard. Hey? I'll keep these. Carnage. Wow, I'll keep them. I want that too. Wow, there's some good stuff here. It's a nice little fire pit. Heaps of cords. Two really, I like this orange skateboard. The wheels are still good. And this one might be good for someone I know. Give it to our mate's kid. He likes skateboards too. There, just some downlights I don't want. This looks like a big cable, oh yeah. Lovely. Oh, it's even got the whole power point. Oh, there's another skateboard. This one's a bit rough on the rusted on top. Well, there's something interesting there. Computerized sewing machine. My gosh, I might take that too. Wow. Oh, they're only plastic. Nice little girl's bike. Some nice stainless steel. I'll take that. Oh, it's a good house. just a spray kit. It's just cheap plywood. What's here? It's just like a little switch box. I don't want that. Yeah. Still some good stuff. Computerized sewing machine. Nah, I don't want it. Stainless steel. Still got the cover. Well, that was good. I enjoyed that one. Got two really nice skateboards. Oh, wow. Wow. Telephone cable, whole spool. Wow. Wow, that's a long cord. That's a super cord. Awesome. All right. I'll take these fluorescent pellets. Beautiful. Check that out. Whole spool. Yeah. Ah, brand new in box wireless keyboard. Cord cutters have been here, so probably if there was any computers here, they would have been taken already. Got it, but I've got a brand new cordless keyboard. You know? And it's a Microsoft one. So this one costs about $45, $50 here in Australia. Hey, a battery. Yeah. $5 there. Ah, here's another battery. Let's get back and check out what we got. Okay. So let's unload this van and see what we ended up getting. It's a great day. I still can't get over this tub. If I find one of these tubs, or you know, a handy tub every time I go out, I'm wrapped. But this one, I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. To have a really nice, decent sized lid, that's just fantastic. So I'll keep that here for now, and I'll just throw in the cables. But yeah, wow. Bit over an hour and a half. I probably added a little bit more when I done that extra section, but I did get some good cable from that extra section. So yeah, can't complain with that. Even got some nice few pieces of nice stainless steel to to keep for my own little projects. Alright, I'll just unload and I'll take anything decent out onto the table and we'll see what we got. Okay, we're ready to fight another day. And here's this tub with all the loose cables that I got, extension cords, also a whole reel of telephone cable, so that's really good. Here's a bit of kind of scrap, 2 microwaves, set of 4 heavy steel springs, so these go for a, I'll put these away until I'm ready to take in a batch of heavy steel. I got this fire pit. Yeah, I thought I'd keep it. I'll just put it out the back there, and might come in handy one day. Just one piece of steel that I kept for myself. Got 4 fluorescent light housings. Got this stainless steel sink. Some more stainless steel here that I'll keep for cutting up into little pieces when I need it. That's all my little stereos, DVD players and whatnot. So quite a nice little collection there to scrap out. Got the 2 lead acid batteries. One of them's got the silver in it. Not worth recovering, obviously. But yeah, so 2 good batteries to add to my collection there. So that's all that. And there's my chicken again. It's always hanging around. Got 1 hot plate. And so the stuff that I kept, well, firstly I got all these really nice lights, fluorescent light housings. They're brand new, and so this is the only small one, and I got these double size or triple size. These are really nice, and so I hope to do something with them. I'll put them away if I can find space, and see if I can use them. The Marantz amplifier, it's a bit rusty in that underneath, had moisture, but I just got to check first to make sure that this model, the MM500, is not a really good one, because they can even be worthwhile selling just for parts. Sometimes they can be really expensive, so I just need to check this before I do anything. Otherwise, it's got a really big transformer. I got that vintage PC, and actually this Samsung monitor was in the box, stored like that, so it must obviously still work, and it's really good condition. I'm going to actually keep this one, the Syncmaster 753. So yeah, I want to keep this one for to put it with the vintage collection, because you never know, I might want to run a PC, and I want to kind of like a matching monitor. There's my complete PC, old style, AMD Duron CPU, still got the floppy, even got an old CD player, and a laptop, really happy there. Don't often get many laptops in hard rubbish, even though it's a pretty crappy one. Windows 2000, Evo N800. Here's my little Kiwi, just for my Kiwi subscribers. I thought, well, since it's there, I might as well take it and keep it. Just a little scrapping memento. Just a box of modems and stuff. Got this awesome transformer in here, MH1000. So it's for, those 1000 watt mercury lamps, the ones that they use in hydroponics and stuff like that. So it might actually still work. It might come in handy for something, I don't know. If not, I'll just scrap it out. But it's got a giant transformer, really like them. I scored that motherboard with the 4 RAM sticks from the PC that was half scrapped out. I've got a good keyboard. Well, it's missing 1 key, but other than that, it looks good. Got those cassettes for my barber. And even if he doesn't like many of the cassettes, he's also got these are really good little containers for, you wouldn't be able to find these very often anymore. couple of circuit boards. I've got this awesome fan, so it's kind of along with this transformer here, you know. So this area, it's renowned for your pot smokers, and yeah, this would have been a ventilation while they're growing dope, I suppose. Who knows? But if it still works, I'll plug it in and check it out. If it works, this will come in handy for something else. I don't know what, but you know, a ventilation fan always comes in handy. I got this little hot plate thing. This is in case I want to, for gold recovery, I want to hot sand bath small cell phone boards and stuff like that, and can use that for that or other kind of things. Another box of goodies here, mostly modems, and oh yeah, got that brand new in box Microsoft keyboard, really good. The two skateboards, this one says Carnage. It's reasonably heavy, it's a bit rusty, so this one might not be any good. I'll just give this away. But this one here I want to keep because I like the orange plastic. It reminds me of when I was a kid. Orange was one of the in colors. But it's piping hot, so you know, it's a good brand. So it might have been a pretty good one when they first bought it, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition. So it hasn't, even the wheels haven't had a great deal of use, so that'll be cool. I'll keep that. I'll polish it up, clean it up, and I'll just keep that as a oddball collectible. So that was it, guys. Pretty happy with everything I got here. This fan, if it works, I'll be really happy with. Always love my vintage PCs, so I'm really stoked with that. I'll get to keep that, those lights, Marantz system. So what a day, and I feel really relaxed. As you can see, I've still got you know, haven't touched these PCs, still got a lot of stuff to scrap. So you know, all these PCs here that came in last week, and they're all got to be done. Even still got microwaves and various things, but it's been really good, you know, because everything that I picked up today, it's all useful to me, you know. Probably the only things are these springs that will one day go as heavy gauge scrap steel, and this stainless steel, but stainless steel is non-ferrous, obviously. Looks like we might even have a brass tap system, so I don't mind getting non-ferrous stuff. And like even this stainless steel, this is useful for stuff. I always like to get my fluorescent housings. So, but yeah, everything that I picked up is all scrappable and useful and fun for me, and no scrap steel. So this is really my kind of scrapping. So, all right, well, I can finally close up the van now and bring in my beautiful tub. I just can't get over this tub. This is fantastic. I'll have this tub forever. And yeah, pretty good weight. So really happy with that. Yeah, I'll put this PC aside and I'll scrap that out soon. Put the laptop with all the other laptops. Keep my Kiwi. Put this inside for now, and I'll just keep that. So it's been great. What a day. And hope to do it all again tomorrow. And hopefully, you know, as you saw, there's not many piles out there today. So hopefully tomorrow, everyone, you know, a lot more people put out their stuff, and it's going to be really good. Should be able to score a lot more of this kind of thing, and you know, all the stuff I love. You know, I love scrapping out all these and checking them out. Like this is a little Vivid DVD player. You know, it might even be worth keeping it. You know, I just love going through these boxes and checking out all the different things. Oh, this is a Wi-Fi router. You'll have a good board in there. You know, lots of cable. Awesome day. All right, guys. Well, hope that was a bit of fun. Let's go and do it all again tomorrow. Catch you then.